You are.
Okay. You guys facing a 6'8" goaltender. How intimidating is that to face him? What do you have to do to beat a goaltender like that when you're, seeing him for the first time?
I mean, I think as a group of forwards, there's not much that really needs to change. We're obviously aware that he's bigger than most goalies, but we have a lot of guys that make plays, and I don't think they're going to change too much just based on the size of our goalies. So, did a lot of good stuff in terms of being in the soft areas and getting pucks on net. So, at the end of the day, we just hope that a few went in, and that's what happened. So,
Mason, for you, do you worry about intimidation with the goaltender like that? I mean, I'm old enough to remember Ken Dryden was tall back in the day. So, do you worry about that?
I think as a defenseman, your main goal at the point is just get it to the net and let the forwards do their work. I think with a good screen in front, that helps to let the pucks get through, and especially the D-to-D passes or cross ice passes kind of help too. They got moving.
Yeah. Talk about your goal. I mean, you guys are down 1-0. You played a great first period. Didn't come up with a goal there. Dartmouth had, was dominating you guys for that second period. They're up 1-0. Did you let the screen? It was a screen, and it looked like did you let that develop before you took the shot?
Honestly, I just kind of took a few steps, and Ferry was already there. It was a nice play by Waddy to move it up quick, and I think that goal was just a what's the word for it? Because of our systems, because of how we played, because of how hard we were working, I think we got rewarded there. So
puck luck? Puck luck, maybe not the right word, but just working hard.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. And then your goal, I guess, Bram wraps around the boards there. You pick it up in the right circle, and it looked like you caught the goaltender Black going down at the right time there. I mean, did you see a little bit of an opening between his pads?
I mean, I'd like to say that I picked a spot, but for the most part, it was kind of just like having a bit of space and getting it on net, and that's what I try to do. So, yeah, I mean, it was a great play by Benz to just have awareness to know that I was behind and leave it for me, and yeah, I just tried to get it on net and good things happen. So, yeah.
I mean, how big was that goal to take control and have Dartmouth try to play catch up, and you end up scoring two empty net goals?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the go-ahead goal was huge. I think that as a team we were doing a lot of good things all night. We were sticking to our systems. We were playing the right way. We weren't cheating the game. So, I mean, at some point someone was going to get one. So I was just lucky enough that mine found the back of the net.
Cullen, you said the other day the floodgates were going to open after your first goal. Are they opening now?
Yeah, they're wide open.
30.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a 6'8" goalie. Wasn't intimidated. Just thought I'd score when he was at the net. Thought I had better chances at that. So yeah.
How important? Last week the games up in the North Country, you took a lot of penalties and it really cost you against St. Lawrence. Tonight, just one penalty, and basically Dartmouth ended up killing that with the penalty they took during the power play. So how important was the discipline tonight, and how effective was that?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge, especially like you talked about when the game's shifting with momentum back and forth. Special teams is huge, and if you're in the box for a long time, it's just going to kill your momentum. So, I mean, coaches made sure this week of practice we weren't taking any penalties. It ended up working out tonight, and yeah, I mean, I think it was huge for us in the end.
How important was this to be able to play like this and come out with a victory and bounce back from what happened last Saturday?
Yeah, I think everybody knows that league points are huge, and I think there's a ton of parity in our conference this year, so all 3 points matter every single night. So I think we've understood the importance of that. We know how good our league is, and we know how hard it is to get all 3 points every single night. So if we just keep playing like we did tonight, I think good things are going to happen. So it's about just keeping consistent with our play.
Yeah.
So.
And Mason, your thoughts on the playing this with discipline tonight?
Yeah, obviously, like Ferg said, being in the box all night, we get out of the routine. Some guys lose shifts. Some guys are playing too much. It was a huge emphasis of practice this week to stay out of the box, and I think we got rewarded for it tonight. Yeah.